Hi everyone, I'm Mark Rosenthal with you on this Friday night. We have all kinds of weather coming for New England over the next couple of days. Before we get into that, I have a cousin in Florida, my cousin June. She actually Facebooked me this morning. She goes, "Are you okay? You look like you're coming apart at the seams." Really? Well, I mean, don't I look normal to you? Every 62-year-old guy looks like this. What's the matter with you? All right, it's just a perpetual nervous breakdown, but you've noticed the improvement. We get a lot of weather coming. Let's look at the weather headline. Ice storm possible in Boston late tonight, even though it's 36 degrees as of evening time, 7 o'clock this evening, rather, in Boston. It's going to be in low 20s by morning. The roads are going to ice solid. We have more precipitation coming from the southwest. So that's a real problem. By the way, ski country's getting blasted. 6 to 12 inches of snow from the storm from this afternoon straight on through tomorrow. So get pumped for that. Now, we may see some snow in Boston late Christmas Eve into midday Christmas Day, but the heaviest may be north. More on that in one momento. All right, let's look at the warnings and watches. In purple, we have weather advisory posted till 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for a little snow going to ice. In pink, it's a winter storm warning throughout much of northern New England. Again, great skiing, great news there. Temperatures as of 7 o'clock tonight, 30s in Boston with a southeast wind, 40s over the Cape and the Islands. But note Portland, Maine is 17. Bangor, Maine is 12. Once you turn that wind north, you're going to drain that cold air back. And as new precipitation moves in here late tonight and tomorrow morning in the form of plain rain, because it's warming up at 5,000 feet, we go way above zero there. But when you take rain and you put it in cold air, when temperatures at the surface are in low and mid-20s, it just puts a glaze over everything. And that's what I'm concerned about for early tomorrow morning. All right, early evening radar shows scattered snow in Boston. We have some sleet developing from Providence to Hartford and rain over the Cape and the Islands. Light snow continues in northern New England. The bigger picture shows the snow and rain and ice in the northeast. Then there's a break. Notice not doing much now throughout much of Pennsylvania, but notice new precipitation developing back through West Virginia, Kentucky, Tennessee, with snow and ice in Oklahoma and northern Texas. That whole stream of moisture has to come through. That'll start to arrive here early tomorrow morning in the form of freezing rain in southern New England, heavy snow in far northern New England. You're driving tomorrow, please be very careful. So let's jump ahead. The weather map at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning shows a little breakaway low to the east of Boston, dragging down colder air on a north wind. Don't forget, it's only in the teens and single numbers in northern Maine and eastern Canada. That's going to get involved. But notice another wave developing back into Kentucky. That's going to spread the freezing rain in here, eventually changing to all rain in Boston tomorrow afternoon. But not that far north and west. It could stay as a major ice storm, 495 north and west throughout much of tomorrow. We'll be around. We'll keep you posted on that. Now, let's jump ahead to the next storm. This is off the European model, valid at 8 o'clock Christmas morning. They say there's a healthy storm well east of us. We're going to tap some of that intensification late Sunday night, but where that storm winds up will determine how much snow we get in Boston. Also, notice that black line. That's a little trough line. We call it a Norland trough. And there's a wind shift in there, and there's a convergence zone in there, and where that sets up will determine the heaviest amount of snow. Right now, it looks like the heaviest is going to be just north of Boston, but that could change. Also note, very cold air building back in the Great Lakes. That's going to be spilling in here by the middle portion of next week. Now, this is the snowfall map for the Monday for the Christmas storm from the European. Notice that Boston's barely out of the blue zone. That would look like 2 to 4 inches, but the pink zone looks like 6 to 12 from the Merrimack Valley, Worcester County, into the Berkshires and points north. Any shift in the storm track in that trough line means all the difference in the world. Overnight, we are talking about rain along the coast, changing to ice late. Temperatures along the coast this evening, 35 to 40, falling into low 20s north and west. Of course, much of the night, while north and west of town will be below freezing. Watch for very icy roads there, but we'll all join the ice after midnight tonight with that wind shift into the north. Now, here's your 5-day forecast starting with tomorrow. We have an ice storm in Boston, at least until early afternoon. Milder air, certainly to the south. I think from Plymouth to Cape Cod, it could jump over 50. We'll have to wait and see. Boston may not get much above 33, 34 degrees, going below freezing tomorrow night. Sunday, increasing clouds. It could be near 40. Cooling off at night with snow developing before dawn on Monday. Snow Monday is done around early afternoon. Several inches are possible, but again, right now it looks like the worst of the storm, the heaviest, may be north of us. It'll be near freezing, falling into the mid-teens at night and Tuesday and Wednesday. Partly sunny, partly cloudy, windy, very cold, only in the low and mid-20s. There you go. That's my latest forecast. Of course, we'll be around throughout the weekend. We'll keep you posted. If you're driving in your car, you want to hear my latest forecast, turn to Easy 99.1 FM. We're on all day, every day, with weather updates. And of course, we'll be here as well. All right, that's it for me. Have a great night. Be safe on the roadways. I'm Mark Rosenthal.